Welcome back to the second animation we're editing. Let me just get a quick reminder of what we're doing. Okay, easy one to do today. Okay, so I'm just going to block this off. Let's take a look. What's autophysics telling me, or autoposing telling me? Okay, so our feet isn't touching. Hips is fine. Shoulders are fine. I might just put autophysics back on the neck. Let's see what the head is doing. It actually doesn't look too bad, but I'll do the head as well. Alright, so first of all, let's just let the feet touch the floor there. So we're going to put it in interval edit mode, which is here. Highlight our whole scene. Highlight our whole scene like this. I want to put auto posing on both feet. So we highlight the section and then press Shift Z. And you can see it changed there, so that usually means auto posing has taken effect. I usually like to do knees as well, but I'm not going to do it now. Let me just quickly see what this looks like. Okay, great. Is it touching the floor? Okay. So like I say, I do the knees as well, and that's exactly why, because sometimes the leg does that. Okay, so let's do auto posing on the knees. Highlight, Shift Z. There we go. Okay. And okay, so and I'm gonna bring it down closer to the floor for me as well. So I highlight the whole body and just drag it down a bit. I just usually wait for the knees to bend a little bit, and I know it's taken effect. Okay, there we go. Okay, so she's tiptoeing a little bit there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I think this is a glitch. I think you can help me if I'm wrong. That it puts this into fixed. Not sure why. So I usually just put my own interpolation in there, which is usually the clamped. I prefer that, which is over here. And then it should smooth out. There we go. And as you can see, it's a bit of foot floating. And then I'm just gonna select this, full motion cleaning. And it should be a lot less. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. Okay. Now let's take a look. I like to do the head next. So let's do the head. And don't be silly like me. When you do when you start working on your timeline again, on individual sections, take it out of interval edit mode. Okay, so let's start here first. Okay, great. Let's take a look. Okay, so I first want to fix the head, like I said. So I'm just gonna make a look forward, and then press Shift D to jump to the next keyframe. It'll make your life a lot easier. So today I'm just gonna actually let it look forward, or just match the pose there. Okay, so let me actually move the whole head to the side like she's doing there. Maybe like this. Yeah. Okay, let's see what that looks like. I can't really see what's happening behind there, but I'm going to leave it as is. Trust the process. And she peaks a little bit, so let's let her peak like that. Like that, a little bit down. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Look forward. Forward. Perfect. Let's take a look quickly. That's not half bad. Okay, let's take a look. Twists. I wonder if I should bring her back out a little bit. I'm actually going to do that a bit. Let's bring her back out. I see she throws her shoulders back. I just want to see what it does when I put auto posing on the neck area. So she fixes the legs there. Let's try this one too. I'm actually going to put, you see she's putting out the back a little bit there. So I'm going to go back into interval edit mode. Select my whole section I want auto posing on. And I'm going to do here on the neck. So I've already selected, so yeah, I've selected it, Shift Z. Let's see what it does. I think it's been a change. No, it hasn't. Again, Shift Z. There we go. Okay, let's take a look. I actually do prefer it like that. Okay. Happy with that. Okay, out of interval edit mode. Next, I usually like to do the feet. Oh, next I would like to do the feet. Let's take a look. It's actually decent. I'm not going to put too much effort on there. Again, I might fix the foot float there a little bit. But I'm going to leave it for now. So it's up to you how much you want to fix it. So I don't really care about the feet being exactly the same as on my reference. Next is my hands. Let's take a look. It looks decent. So she puts her hand behind her back. A bit there. So let's do the same. See what it looks like. Okay. And out of interval edit mode, which I am. Just want to do that keyframe. I'm gonna move this arm back a little bit like that, and then move this hand out like that, something like that, and like that. And then she throws her hand completely behind her. Move this behind there. Something like that. So you can double click to select the joints downwards, if it makes sense. So for example, here's the wrist. I double click to have my whole hand. Here's the elbow. I can move the elbow only, or I can double click and move the whole arm. Same with the shoulder, you can do that with the legs, so on as well. Okay, so that is behind the arm. You see it pops it out to the back. So I'm actually gonna remove the arm here. This one there. And then I'm gonna go on this keyframe. I'm just gonna pop the hand out the back. Something like this. So I'm not gonna match the fingers. The fingers do take a lot of work to do. So you're more than welcome to fix the fingers as well. Oh my word. So you're popping this out. See, it looks a bit rough. See there. And I'm actually so I'm just trying to see what's gonna work the best. I'm gonna edit this one too. Like that. Okay. So as you see, that hand jumps terribly. So I'm actually gonna put this arm in linear. I do find that works a little bit better. So this is her right arm. Let me just put this out a little bit more. Like this maybe. Put this behind her back like that. I'm gonna put auto posing back because this looks a bit. There we go. That's better. It looks a bit rough. So actually, I use put fixed on my left arm. It should be the right arm. That's why it looked weird. That twist is just a bit ridiculous. So the flow looks fine. It's just it looks a bit rough. So what we can do is what I've been playing around with is this inverse schematics and forward schematics. Actually forward makes it look better. And I'll show you now what that is. So this is a very great example of what it is. IK and FK interpolation. So in this case, the forward kinematics works the best. You see the arm pops out there, much smoother like that. So there is cases that you will use it. Pop out. Okay, so let's continue. So that pops out. I will do both hands facing down. So let's just fix this. I just want to see what it looks like if I press Shift Z. Okay, not what I want. And now I can do this is look what happens if I move my arm. You see how my whole model tries to use autophysics or autoposing actually. It's because I've got all these points activated. So I can remove these points if I want. And then my character will have more stiffer motion but still look natural. So here my whole body's trying to accommodate for my arm movement, as you can see there. Look at the legs and the body and so on. So for the smaller tweaks, you can so we can either do this, or you can edit it like this. We go into the point controller, and then it won't auto posing won't be in effect. Same thing, double click, and you can see. So the whole body doesn't try to accommodate for the movement. So you can do it here as well if you want to make small tweaks and you're quite happy with the way the posing is looking like. Yeah, so okay, so in this case I'm just going to move this hand here. Double click, moving the hand. So you see, actually in this case the elbow is all wonky. Even if I try to move the hand back there. So in this case it will be better to use this function, the auto posing function. So my hand will actually try. Ish. Why is it doing that? So as you can see, it's a bit wonky. I'm actually going to put auto posing on just to see what it does. Shift Z, arm fixes itself. I actually prefer that. That looks more natural. And move it up like there. Move it to the front. Move this one up a bit. That one there. Just like that. She picks up her hand. She rolls it to her face. She rolls it to her face. So you can see like there. Actually gonna go back. I'm gonna do this in point selector mode. I don't want auto posing to be in effect. Oh, what did I do there? Okay, and she strokes her head over there. So fix the wrist like that. Double click on the point and put it down the face. Can move the elbow in a little bit. There we go. Jump. And she puts the wrist over here. Like that. And then she peeks. So I'll close the hand as well just for the animation too. Let's see. There. She moves down like that. Okay, and puts her arms there. Okay. Right. Like as I mentioned in the previous video, when I feel like I'm not really making lots of progress, I like to go backwards in. So I'm gonna do the same here. I'm gonna move the elbows a bit in here, like it's there. Gonna go one back, move the elbows back. Ooh. Back. Raise this arm a little bit. I'm going to move the elbows a bit into there. She now got it straight next to her body, which I'm also going to do a fix. So if I press there, Shift Z, and there, Shift Z, and I'm going to bring that back in over there, over there. So as you can see, the legs is trying to fix itself as well with the auto posing. Here's the arms. Gonna just rotate this correctly. So as you see, as I'm rotating this with this hand, the elbow is trying to fix itself, which it's supposed to. Let's try again. Just Control Z. Back. I'm gonna bring my elbow down. And I can bring this hand out. There we go. And I can bring this elbow down. Yeah, there we go. And in this hand up. And fix this wrist. Something like that. And as you can see again, if we edit different pieces, auto posing jumps off. Just fix this wrist. And that arm looks okay. That I'm actually going to leave as is. It looks okay as well. And I'm going to leave too. And then I'm working here with the hand. There we go. Okay, let's just quickly, we want to see if this looks okay. It looks okay. And let's just fix that hand quickly. So as we could see, she makes like a double sweeping motion. There we go. 1, 2. And I see the backhand there as well. She does it. So I'm actually not going to do the backhand. So she does 1 sweep. So I need to fix this one too. One sweep. Okay. Bring this elbow down. And you can see she goes down there and back up again. So I'm just going to put a keyframe down here on the right arm. And I'm going to move the whole arm down. It's like here. Something like that. And then she closes her hand. Let's see. Okay, that one, then her hand she just closes a little bit. So if the hand, we go into hand auto posing, double click on, actually not even double click, just click on the finger, and then we can just drag it until the hand closes a little bit. See, as you see, all the fingers move along. And then in this case, here you can see she closes her hand. So again, just close the fingers like this. So you just have to drag on the index finger. In this case, you can see the thumb doesn't have auto posing on, but I actually want to close the thumb. So you highlight both, press Shift Z, and then it will close as well. Let's jump to the next section. See if fist is closed. Just going to double click here already. Shift Z, and then I'm going to take this finger and just move it closed there. As you can see, I'm just going to move the hand a little bit down. There we go, and I'm going to move this hand just out of the way a little bit. There. Like that. And the same thing, I'm just going to move this hand a little bit out of the way. Okay, it looks a bit strange actually. What is this hand doing? So as you can see, like the whole body moves, which I do not like. So I'm going to say Control Z. I'm going to go into this joint mode, and now I can move it. You see now, because now the whole body doesn't move with it. I'm just going to see what is happening. There we go. So something is not quite right over there, so let's see what's happening. So with auto posing, it tries to fix itself when I move the hand here, as you see. So I'm actually going to take that off. I'm going to here to press Shift Z. I think if I double click here, Shift Z, it still does it. Never mind. So I'm just going to keep it on disjoint mode. There we go. And a little cheaty way, because you don't with the hand closing like that, if you want to keep it, is because the hand is remaining here by her face the whole time. You see this pose is pretty much the same. I'll take a keyframe out on her right arm. You can see it jumps back there. Then I'll put the keyframe back, and then I'll just twist it where I need it. So for example there. Yeah, we'll just move this one up. And then for our training purposes, I would say this is going to be good enough. Okay. Let's see what it looks like. Actually not too bad. So that hand movement definitely needs a bit more work. The one by the face where she's like wiping it, but I'm happy if it is. So in this case, I'm quite happy, so I'm not going to use autophysics. So yeah, that is number 2. I hope it helps somebody. Say bye.